Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Season 4 premiere of Four Wide with Declan. As always, I'm your host, and we will talk about NASCAR-related topics, so let's get right into it. Our first topic is the clash at Bowman Gray Stadium. So, I feel that the clash at Bowman Gray Stadium, based on the heat races and how the heat races were looking and the LCQ, were both pretty chaotic. Heat races and LCQ were both pretty chaotic, had a ton of action, like typical Bowman Gray Stadium Saturday night late model short track racing. But then the main race wasn't as chaotic as we all thought it to be. Chase Elliott led Chase Elliott led over 75% of the race, so it was fairly boring. But I think the inaugural clash at Bowman Gray Stadium was an overall success. And our second topic is, so this is just the premiere episode where I'll talk about just some season predictions and the clash recap. The second one is the absolutely now stacked Daytona 500. And we have, the Daytona 500 is looking the Daytona 500 entry list is like nothing we've seen in the past couple years. We have NASCAR Cup Series champions Martin Truex Jr. and Jimmie Johnson. We have Xfinity Series newly crowned Xfinity champion Justin Allgaier racing for Chris Stapleton. We have Helio Castroneves racing for Trackhouse. Martin Truex Jr. racing for Tricon. Jimmie Johnson in his third car for Legacy Motor Club. We have Corey LaJoie in a second Rick Ware entry. Anthony Alfredo for Beard Motorsports. BJ McLeod, you know how close he came to. He was looking to make the 500 last year, but ultimately failed. Another driver team combo that failed to make the 500 last year that are going to be going for it again this year is JJ Yaley and the number 44 NY Racing. And last but not least, Chandler Smith and the number 66 for MBM Motorsports. And that car was originally going to be Mike Wallace, but Mike Wallace was not approved to race in that car, so Chandler Smith took over the number 66 with his Quick Tie sponsorship on that car, which is something that team is in desperate need of. And some predictions. I have Castroneves. He's already locked into the race due to that open exemption provisional. I have Justin Allgaier making the race, Martin Truex making the race, and then it's a toss-up between the 84, the 62, and the 78 for who's going to get that last. The 84, the 62, and the 78 getting that last spot. But I have the 62 of Anthony Alfredo, who is the one least likely to get that spot, getting that final spot in the 2025 Daytona 500. And also, speaking of the Daytona 500, there will be no episode of Four Wide with Declan next Thursday because I will be at the Daytona 500, and I will be there for the duels on Thursday night as well. And now our third topic is just some season predictions. Let's see, who are our 16 playoff drivers going to be? Let's take a look at some easy locks. We have Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, Joey Logano. Tyler Reddick, Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, William Byron. I'm going to have Chase Briscoe making it. Same with Ty Gibbs. So all four Gibbs entries and Bowman is the fourth Hendrick entry going to make it. And then this is when it gets a little tight. I have Buescher making it, Keselowski for RFK, Chastain, and Shane Van Gisbergen making it as well. And these final two spots are where it's going to get tight. I have Noah Gragson shocking everybody, making it for Front Row Motorsports. And a playoff driver, I have Joey Logano missing. And I have Joey Logano missing the playoffs because it's an odd year. And the driver I have getting the 16th spot in the 2025 postseason is Kyle Busch. I feel Kyle Busch is going to have a rebound season from his winless and lame duck year in 2024. And that does it for this week on Four Wide with Declan. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and bye for now.